if you go down there by all these pairs and you run my name, you will pull up enough tickets to make yourself a nice, pretty tablecloth. You know, but I ain't never hit nothing, man. You know, listen, man, I got a motto that I live by. And I believe in this. Listen, man. No, listen, man, for real, man. No, listen, man, if everybody do this, it's impossible to have an accident. I always tell folks, they got 2 cars on the road that I got complete and total control over. And if I control both of them, it's impossible to have an accident. Now, I know y'all probably saying to y'allself, man, how this fool gonna control 2 cars?
Yeah.
I know that what y'all say. But I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna control the one I'm driving and the one that's directly in front. Because I don't believe nothing wrong with going fast. I just don't get too close. You know what I'm saying? I leave a lot of room for error. Not so much mine, but yours. You know what I'm saying? And see, look how much control I got over that truck. You seen that fool cut in front of me? You see, I ain't even had to react to it. Because I give him a lot of room to be dumb. You know, I don't understand that, man. I try to figure out accidents, I just can't, man. If you control them 2, you can't have no accident, man. But everybody don't want control of 2 cars. They want me to look straight. They want me to look straight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're safe and you don't even know you're safe. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why me, God? Why me? And man, I get mad when people get in accidents, right? Because you holding me up, you know. Man. Jesus Christ. Only time I get in an accident is when I'm trying to get me on that case, you know. You know, I'm trying, you I know you got trouble with him. You know, if I'm trying to get me in a case or something, you know, I tap you, give you a little brush bar or something, go to therapy, you know. But now, you know, my accidents be manufactured, you know. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I don't know, man. And then when I do it, it's in my personal car, you know. Because, like, I got the full coverage, you know. I get oh, my God. Yeah, I know you got trouble with him. I know you got trouble with him, man. Oh, my God. That's bad, man. You know, I've been looking at my mirror every so often, and I know he can finish some of my sentences, right? And, man, that's sick, man. That's just sick, man. You know? That's sick, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's sick. No, this ain't no rush hour, man. There's people in New Orleans, we used to flat. Y'all might think I'm lying, but you know, we used to flat surfaces here, man. Everything is flat in New Orleans. And like when the bridge, like at certain parts of the day, people get to the top of the bridge, and I swear, man, I know you think there's an accident, but there's not. We get to the peak of the bridge, and it looked like Christmas up there. Everybody start hitting their brake lights. The higher we get, the more cautious we drive. Because we used to be in, you know, on flat ground. We don't know nothing about no mountains and stuff like that, man. All stuff we know about that on TV, man. You know, so when people get high up, they just still be hitting their brake and be looking around. And, you know, I mean, they cross this bridge almost every day, man. You know, it ain't getting no higher, you know. I swear that's what's going on up here, man. Ain't no accident going on up here, man. We just like to hit the brakes at the top. I don't know, man. They got another bridge that's the highest point in the city. It's higher than this bridge, but man, you should see the Christmas lights over there, man. Oh my God. And they don't have like a guard like this one got, right? It get real Christmassy over there, man. I'm telling you, man. It's beautiful at night, man, because I mean, they be blinking and and you looking for the accident. There ain't no accident, man. That's how we roll. You know, we scared of heights. You know? Yeah, we scared of heights, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, I don't want y'all to think that I'm above rubbernecking, you know. I do it too. But, it's got to be bad for me to get some rubbernecking out of me. It's got to be bad. It's got to look like Bruce Willis out here or somebody. You know? I ain't finna slow down because somebody changed their flat, you know? It's got to look like Clint Eastwood out here for me. It got to look like a Dirty Harry movie out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So it's all good. It's all good. Good. And you know another thing I was thinking about, man? Today, when y'all was on the swamp tour, I was thinking about my sister, right? Now, I grew up in a house with all girls. Grew up in a house with all girls. And all my sisters older than me, right? But when I found out diabetes running my family, I started taking precautions. You know, I stopped eating white bread, you know, white rice, and, you know, everything in my house is weed. And, you know, and one of the symptoms of diabetes is blindness, right? And I was thinking about going blind, right? Yeah, man, I thought about it, right? I consulted with my doctor, and, you know, because I don't want to go blind, man. And I just been trying to picture, like, being on a planet and, like, you can't see no girls. You know, yeah, and I talked to my sisters about that, right? And I said, man, you know, if God told me, Brian, I'm going to take away all of your senses except one. But I'm going to let you pick which one you want to keep. And I think I speak for all men when I say this, but I'm going to say, Lord, leave my eyes. Because I know I can't have everything I see. But I still want to look at it. And every time I say that, right, and one of my sisters within earshot of my conversation, it's always one of them say something dumb. Like, yeah, something dumb. Like, well, Brian, what about your sense of touch and feel? So let me tell you something about men. Touching and feeling is nice. But if you let us look long enough, we'll swear we touch you. I mean, don't get me wrong. Touching and feeling is nice, but it ain't necessary for us. You know? Man, stop me when I'm lying, man. Oh my God. It ain't necessary. It ain't necessary, but it's nice. It helps, but it ain't necessary. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And then, you know, man, it's a good thing, dudes, we don't have no glass heads. Because if men had glass heads, and even, man, you know, man, they have about 11 dudes left on the planet. You know, because we've been kill up each other. Man, you know. And you know, man, one of my uncles told me, and this is a true story too, and I can't remember which one of my uncles said this, but if I can remember, I swear, man, I'd slap him, right? One of my uncles told me, he said, Brian, when you get in your 40s and 50s, you're not gonna be as excited about girls as you are right now. And when I first turned 40, man, I needed a break from them thoughts, right? And so when I was 39, I was looking forward to 40 because I thought my brain was gonna stop racing like it did, right? And when I got 40, man, nothing happened, right? Right there, nothing happened, right? And so when I was approaching 41, I said, yeah, this is the year right here. This got to be it. When I turned 41, nothing happened, right? Approaching 42, I said, this got to be it. Man, I'm 43, man, right? And you know, ain't nothing changed. Matter of fact, man, I swear to you, man, it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? It's getting worse because, like, you know, at 40, like, we know what we doing now. You know? You know, because we be like, let me show you something. You know? Man, it's getting worse, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop. I can't do this no more, man. I can't do this no more. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. I should get off right here. I think let me see. We got Holiday and Raw. Oh, Hyatt. We're gonna get Hyatt. We're gonna get y'all. We're gonna get y'all first. Hyatt. Where y'all at? Hyatt.
Regency?
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get y'all first, man. Yeah, we're gonna try to make it pop off for you, Hyatt. We're gonna make it pop off for you. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna make it pop off for you, alright? Yeah, it's always good to tell folk thank you when they let you in. It's always good to tell folk thank you. That's why we got to see. There ain't no accident, man. Don't you hate that, man? When the speed limit is 65 and the car in front of you doing 55, and when they see the police, they slow down to 35. Don't you hate that, man? Man. And when I see people do that, I try to get up on side their car so I can see what they look like, you know, being that scared of the police, right? And most of the people who do stuff like that, man, it don't even look like they done been fingerprinted before. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm serious, man. It don't look like they done nothing before. Don't look like they about to go do nothing. Don't look like they know nobody who done nothing. They don't want to see nothing get done. You know, I mean, I'll be like, really? I'm the one who ought to be scared of the police. You know what I'm talking about? I said, man, you should see the people who do that, man. They ain't even got no record of it. You ain't ever even been fingerprinted. You scared of police like that. You guilty of that? Yes. Speed limit 65 miles an hour. You see the police and slow down to 35. You look like you'll do that. You look like you'll do that. Oh, man. Oh, serious. You look like you'll do that, though, man. Yeah, you look like you'll do that. Wow. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Try, just watch it when you go back home, man. If you ain't never noticed it, watch it. The speed limit 65 miles an hour. You just saw the police, now you want to do 25. Come on, man. You serious? Come on. And half of the time, man, the police don't even be worried about us, man. Police be trying to get home, man. Think they want to stop and write you a ticket? Really? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get our high first, and then we going to